Hello, and thank you for tuning into Wildcast. I'm Michael Hernandez.
And I'm Janae Gonzalez.
The University of Arizona Police Department released its annual security report on crime and safety on campus. Most types of crime are down compared to 2015. However, there are a few exceptions. Drug arrests are up almost 30%, from nearly 100 in 2014 to more than 120 last year. Liquor law violations have gone down significantly over the past 3 years, and liquor-related arrests have gone down by more than half. Reports of rape decreased from 28 in 2014 to 18 last year. However, that number only takes into account cases reported to police.
The University of Arizona teamed up with the American University of Phnom Penh earlier this month to open a microcampus in Cambodia. Last year, the U of A was the first university in the country to offer a Bachelor of Arts in Law to students in China, and now they are expanding the program to Cambodia. The purpose of the microcampus is to offer students a higher level education while working toward a dual degree. The Vice President of Academic Affairs for the university said he is excited about the possibilities the program will open up for its students.
When we come back, the U of A Study Abroad Fair is back. Learn how you can spend your next semester overseas.
Plus, the MTV show Catfish stopped by campus to promote its upcoming season. We'll have a recap of their visit after the break.
Don't change the channel, you're watching UA TV. Yay, Caps!
The U of A is hosting its annual Study Abroad Fair. Students can explore and learn about more than 50 programs the university offers. Japan, Greece, and India are just a few of the countries students can choose from. The fair will be tomorrow from 10 to 2 in the Student Union North Ballroom.
It's a little chillier in Tucson thanks to fall, and that means more time indoors. However, Campus Rec's Outdoor Adventures program offers a range of activities for students to get a breath of fresh air. Wildcast reporter Paige Jones set out to find exactly what the program has to offer.
Outdoor Adventure, located at Campus Recreation, offers a range of opportunities for students. In addition to certification training and gear rentals, Outdoor Adventure also provides students with the chance to go on trips where they learn more valuable life skills.
Our biggest thing that we do down here is a lot of trips. And so students can come with absolutely no idea what they're doing, and we pretty much train them up so that way, ideally, that they can do it on their own, with their friends and whatnot. So most of our trips are entry level, and then we have some higher end trips that have more technical skill sets involved, and so we can train people for that too. So it's a resource that we can that any student can utilize. Their fees are already paid for it, and that's why we're far cheaper than anywhere else in town.
Unlike other guided trips, Outdoor Adventure goes further than just bringing students to their destination and back. The programs focus more on teaching skill sets and helpful group dynamics. While some students may have seen the Outdoor Adventure Center in passing, what they may not know is that Campus Recreation facilitates trips that offer more than just a physical experience.
It's a fun way to get outside of our comfort zone. And we use the challenge by choice method and model, and we actually use that to bring people outside of their comfort zone where they can actually start learning and learn more about themselves and learn what their true potential actually is. And it doesn't mean putting them about 40 feet in the air and scaring them per se, but it's more breaking them out of that shell so they actually start to learn.
If you are a student interested in utilizing the Outdoor Adventure programs, you can visit the center's website or contact Assistant Director Andrew Huff at andrewhuff@email.arizona.edu. This has been Paige Jones for UA TV.
TV's hit show Catfish visited the U of A to plug its upcoming season and search for students who have been in an online relationship with someone using a false identity. Wildcast reporter Sarah Spohr spoke to two of the show's producers about their visit to campus.
It's fine, I got the rest. You'll say my name too? Okay.
Camp Radio hosted Catfish producers Keya Mason and Jill Hess to give students an opportunity to tell their own personal catfish stories.
We We came to campus today because, one, we wanted to meet the students because you guys are the demographic for the show that we cast. We're always looking for stories. We're in season 6, so we're looking for new and interesting stories. So we thought it would be great to try casting in a different way.
Neve started it all when he was catfished, and he wanted to help other people, and he wanted them to be able to understand that, you're hurting people, but also the people that are catfishing are hurting too, and they're doing it for a reason. And I think that, doing the show and getting the word out there helps so many people that might be either catfishing people or being catfished.
With the 2010 premiere of Catfish the movie came thousands of similar stories. Online catfishing has become a worldwide epidemic as social media has become more and more prevalent, especially here on campus where many students have experienced catfishing.
When she explained it all, I wasn't upset at the fact that she did it. I was upset at the fact that she didn't even try to say something about it, and that she was instantly just trying to be me and portray I'm this slutty person who talks to all these guys and everything like that. So bottom of the story, I ended up getting her to take it down without the cops getting involved.
Reporting from the U of A Mall for Wildcast, I'm Sarah Spoor.
Actually, I'm a huge fan of the show Catfish, so when I heard that they were coming here, I was really excited, just because I think it's so crazy that this is such a prevalent thing nowadays in society.
Right. I mean, I've actually never even seen the show myself, but I definitely wouldn't give anyone the opportunity to even try anything related to online dating. So
yeah, no, not my style.
Definitely not. In person is always best.
Agreed.
Believe it or not, Arizona basketball season is just around the corner. Our sports reporters have the scoop from Media Day to prepare you for the Wildcat hoops after the break.
Don't change the channel, you're watching UA TV. Yay, Caps!
Hey Wildcats, and welcome to Wildcast Sports. I'm Danielle Fork, here to talk some sports. First up, let's look at Thursday's soccer game where Arizona hosted Colorado. Sports reporter Alec White has the recap.
On Thursday, September 30th, the Arizona women's soccer team hosted Colorado in their Pac-12 home opener, trying to win their 6th game of the season. In the first half, neither team could score despite several good chances. Arizona had 5 shots on goal in the first half compared to Colorado's 4. Colorado scored the only goal of the game in the 55th minute, coming off a penalty kick from Taylor Korniak. Arizona had several opportunities to tie the game late, but were unable to do so. One of the biggest turning points in tonight's game was when Arizona's Callie Chrysler appeared to have tied the game for the Wildcats in the 89th minute, but it was erased on an offsides call against Chrysler. After the game, Arizona coach Tony Amato and midfielder Lexi Selman-Richards said the biggest reason for the loss was a lack of execution.
We had some chances fall to us in the box. We didn't execute it. I mean, that's plain and simple. I don't think that's unlucky. We gotta make it happen there. And so we'll keep trying to get sharper for those situations. I think it's just a matter of getting some reps, being sharp, being mentally engaged in the moment. And I think when you are in that position, more of those chances will go in.
Yeah, it is frustrating. I mean, we hit the crossbar, we scored, but it got called back. We had some close shots. It's just frustrating being on the attack so much and not being able to convert.
Arizona will have 2 days to regroup before facing Utah at home on Sunday afternoon. For UA TV Sports Channel 3, I'm Alec White.
The Wildcats played again on Sunday in a rain-soaked match against Utah, but they lost 2-1. Arizona football has been struggling to keep their players healthy, and unfortunately, this week at UCLA, their luck did not change. The Wildcats fell to the Bruins 45-24 on Saturday. Quarterback Brandon Dawkins, who has been in for the injured Anu Solomon, took a hard hit and was replaced by freshman Khalil Tate. Even Nick Wilson limped off the field in the first quarter. The Wildcats' main scorers were Shun Brown and Cam Denson. Calais Mao returned to the Arizona volleyball lineup on Friday as the Wildcats swept Oregon State here in McHale. Sports reporter Farrah Bodalid has the recap.
Matches against the Oregon schools, Oregon State came down to Tucson. I'm here at McHale Center where University of Arizona's women's volleyball team defeated Oregon State 3-0. The Wildcats came out strong after a close loss in Boulder to number 16 Colorado.
I caught up with Coach Rubio to see what he had to say about tonight's game.
Certainly a good win against a solid Pac-12 opponent, and anytime you can get a W in this conference, you feel pretty good about it.
I also spoke with sophomore Tyler Spriggs about her recent struggles and what she's trying to do differently.
I mean, it's no secret that I've been struggling to score since the beginning of the season, but I felt really comfortable tonight. You know, I feel if during the night I can't score as well, I need to be able to step up in other positions. So I think defensively, getting good touches on the balls, getting blocks, kind of helped me pick myself up and really get into a scoring mentality towards the end of the game.
Senior Kalei Mao talks about her first game back from being injured and how she felt about her return.
I felt awesome. I think a lot just helped knowing that I was back and that it's not over yet, that it's just the beginning.
So are you fully recovered from your injury, or is this something you're
No, actually, just a few weeks ago my injury got to the worst point it could ever have gotten. So pretty much doctor told me that nothing worse could happen than that. So I'm kind of out there every day just giving it all I got, because every game could probably be my last for a while.
For UATV Sports, Channel 3, I'm Farah Bojala.
Being a goalie takes a lot of skill, especially in lacrosse. Sports reporter Chris Delgado has the story.
The University of Arizona Club Lacrosse team is 4 weeks out from their annual Fall Brawl. At the Fall Brawl, they'll be taking on in-state rivals GCU and ASU. Now, in order for this team to be successful this year, it's going to start on the defensive side of the ball. After attending a University of Arizona Club Lacrosse practice, I got curious and wanted to know more from a perspective of a lacrosse goalie.
Yeah, you just have to react quickly. You have to just remember where to step, where the ball is going, lean, put all your effort and mind towards that ball, and you just gotta react at that point.
Step into the ball. It's really important for making a save. You have to tell yourself that. It's kind of hard to go against your human instinct and step into a ball coming at you really fast, so you got to kind of take that out of your mind, just go right into it.
Reacting to a ball for a save is one thing, but when goals are bound to be scored, the defense has to have a short memory.
It's not, uncommon for games to go in double digits, but, every save can change the course of a game. You could be down by 4 goals and, you can make one big save, and that can change the entire morale of the team.
The goalie is the position. It starts and ends there. Goalies have to be great leaders. They have to be good communicators, and they have to have and earn the respect of their teammates. They're in charge of not only stopping the ball, but they're in charge of forgetting about it. Lacrosse is a fast-paced sport. There's a lot of goals. They got to have a short memory and just be leaders for their team.
Reporting for UATV, Channel 3 Sports, I'm Chris Delgado.
I know your brain is focused on football, but you can't ignore the fact that Arizona basketball season is creeping up quick. Sports reporter Brandon Mejia attended their media day and spoke to 2 players who formed a great bond as teammates.
Paulo Cruz, that's my guy. He is by far one of the hardest workers I've ever seen. His dad is an Olympic gold medalist, so he got the genes for it. And other than that, he's in here almost every night. Me and him are. He's putting me through drills and conditioning workouts. So he's a great guy to be around.
He's a hard worker, and when someone pushes him, he pushes back. That's not a lot of guys. Especially being a walk-on. You don't see a lot of guys staying up to a lot of other players. But
Wildcat basketball will kick off their season with the annual Red and Blue game in McHale on October 14th. Tickets sold out weeks ago, so I hope you snagged yours. That's all we have for sports. We'll be right back.
Don't change the channel. You're watching UA TV. Yay, Caps!
Last week, we asked if you plan to vote in the November election in our Twitter poll. The results are in, and while the sample size was too small to be considered reliable, 100% of people who participated said they plan to vote.
And here is this week's Twitter question. Have you ever been catfished? Let us know on our Twitter page at UATV3, and don't forget to like us on Facebook as well.
We'll see you next week for another edition of Wildcast. Have a good night.
Night.